welcome you to another episode of Gary's Tea. Now, I have a beautiful young lady, a special guest today, honey. I love this guest, honey. I mean, we've been knowing each other for a while. And we've been doing the same thing, honey, for a while, honey. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further, how they say, ado, welcome, honey, Miss Rashan Ali. Hey, Rashan, first of all, thank you for coming on, child.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate the invite. I'm like, I must be all right if Gary invites me.
Yes, ma'am, honey. You know, Rashan, it's funny though. I was looking at your bio and some of the stuff. I mean, I didn't realize, honey, that first of all, too, you're an aspiring actress as well. So I was like, this how Rashan became the big thing, the big wig, honey, in Atlanta, honey, from being in movies besides on radio.
Yeah. Well, radio was always the thing that started me off. So, you know, I've done a couple of things here and there as far as acting, but when the pandemic hit and Sister Circle got canceled, which I'm sure we'll get into, I just started to reach back out to my agency and I started landing things. 2 Tyler Perry projects. I was on season 2 of Sisters, and a new show, which Kristen Keys, actor and writer, he created All the Queen's Men, but it's under the Tyler Perry production umbrella. So we're really excited about that. That's coming out this upcoming summer, which I'm sure Eva has spoken about.
Yes, honey, my colleague, Miss Eva, honey, is going to be a part of that show as well. You know, and I think that's a good thing too, y'all. You know, I'm glad, honey, that you're still moving on and still doing things or whatever. You're still looking good, because one thing, sometimes these girls, hey, some guys, they get, honey, out in the business, and then they, I guess, what's some of the things they're doing, and they start getting depressed, honey, start letting themselves go. But I see, bitch, you still moisturizing.
Yes.
Excuse my French, honey, bitch. That's a clutch
I know. It's fine. Yes, I do. I'm moisturizing. I'm also training for a fitness competition too. So just a lot of stuff going on, and I'm just embracing whatever God places in my heart. I'm trying to do. And I want to leave this earth just completely empty of all of the purposes that have been placed on my life. And whatever that is, I want to go for it.
And you know what, Rashan? I mean, you don't hear your name out there. You're not messy and all the mess, honey, with all the Black Atlanta stuff, you know, and all that, man. Your name is just clean and fresh, honey, and you just keep it moving.
Yes, I have always tried to keep it like that. You know, I came in the business. I think God knew that I needed to be. I came into the business. I was engaged to my husband, so I think He needed to set me up properly so that I wouldn't do any foolery. Once I got there as a single woman. So, you know, I was set up properly so I wouldn't, you know, get into no mess out there in these streets.
Yes. And that's a good thing too. You know, we hear these celebrities and we see them, and, you know, we know all the madness and some of the things that they're doing and whatever, and they make all this money. And you'd be like, girl, if my daddy was living and had that kind of damn money, he would have been dangerous. Because I mean, some of the money these fools make and stuff, and some of the things they do. But I'm saying all that to say is just, they do some things that's different. Like, for instance, I got a story that Cardi B is talking about her botched nose job. Ooh. Why do we get money, girl, and start transforming and start looking different, honey, and making ourselves look different?
Well, I think that, you know, especially people like Cardi B, really, really huge stars, they get this barrage of messages, keep telling them, girl, you need to fix your teeth. She got her teeth fixed. Girl, you need to do something with your nose. She got her nose fixed. I think it's the pressure of trying to continue to stay relevant or continue to beautify themselves in ways that they feel like is more acceptable in society. Or, you know, sometimes those comments will get to you. You know, early on in my career, I used to look at stuff, but back then it was just the blogs. It wasn't, you know, we didn't have social media.
Yes.
But you know, you would let a couple of comments kind of seep in, but I just can't imagine being a big star like she is and the barrage of comments that you see. And she's younger too. So you're gonna, you know, those things are gonna be a little bit more penetrable than, say, someone who is a little bit more seasoned, where you're like, girl, whatever, I'm gonna do me and this is it, you know. Nah. But so I think that may be what causes people to fix, quote unquote, fix themselves.
But you know what, Rashan, this is the honest truth. I don't read nothing.
Yeah.
I don't read that shit. I don't read those. First of all, I don't know how to get to them, number one. So I don't even read all that mess. I'm like, child, they said, somebody say something, I say, they did. And girl, I really don't read it because I don't know how to read it. I just don't know how to get to it because I'm on social media because I'm supposed to be. Right. But as for letting all that stuff get to me, girl, no ma'am, honey. Right. You're not going to get me with that.
But you have always been true to who you are, regardless of anything. And so when you stand in your truth, nothing will be able to really distract you from being exactly who you are. And that's always been what I've loved about you. You don't care. Listen, you don't
Mm-mm.
care what nobody says.
No,
You
girl,
keep it
for
moving.
what?
Yeah.
Exactly, for what, y'all? Because you know what, Rashawn, because how I look at it, I know this may sound morbid, because we all gonna be dead one day.
One day.
Honey, I'm gonna be dead one day. So all that shit you just said, girl, don't matter. I'm dead. So
Right.
so I don't worry about it. I don't worry
Right.
about none of that, honey. I just try to live my life. I just want to go to my little job, get my little check, and honey, let everything else. You take yours and I take mine, and that's
Hmm.
that. And that's
That's
it.
it.
I don't need all that. I could care less. And like on the show, people talk about me. They be saying all the things, honey. Because I shop at the consignment stores and all that.
Yes.
I'm a
And you're
shop there.
fly. And you're
Nah,
very fly.
nah. So girl, please. So it's not that serious. That's how I look at it, Rashawn.
Right.
But so now Rashawn, now we were talking earlier about Sister Circle. Now you
Hmm.
did the show. You were the lead on Sister Circle and what have you, and that was a good show. I promise you, I watched it.
I
loved it.
know.
I used to go out, honey. After I got off the air, I would go in our lounge and watch it because it's a good show and stuff.
It
What have you?
was.
So I mean, have you ever thought about doing something like that again, or have you ever thought about just getting back? What would you call it as a host, a
Daily
news
talk show.
host?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm definitely open to going back into the daily talk show space. But I have to be honest with you, Gary. I'm really enjoying my life the way it is. I still host things on online
Mm-hmm.
and in person now that the world is opening back up. I have
Mm-hmm.
several opportunities. I've attached myself with a lot of different brands. But of course, if the opportunity is right, I will definitely explore that space again. But I do love the fact that I don't have to get up and be in somebody's studio at 5 o'clock in the morning. That's just me. It
Yeah.
works for me right now for where I am. I don't know who I'm going to be and what I want to do in the next 6 months, but where I am now, as you can see, I have this gratitude and love. And
Yes.
when you're grateful for where you are, whatever
Mm-hmm.
the universe, God, source energy wants to deliver to you from being this grateful and just
That's
really
right.
just standing in love and kindness, it will be for you at that time. But I'm so very happy for where I am right now. Because when you can be grateful for what you have in the moment, imagine what will come next when you're grateful for it. That's just what you have right now. So I'm just really open to whatever that may be next for me. But I'm definitely I wouldn't turn anything down if it was right
Yeah,
for me. Yeah.
exactly. And and I believe as you get older, and especially myself, I realize too that everything, honey, everything happens for a reason. I
Yes.
realize that, and my thing is, honey, what's for me is going to be
Yes.
for me. Because let me tell you something, Sean. You know how you get people, oh, you need to be doing this. Oh, you need to be doing it. Oh, why you don't have this? Why? Because it wasn't for me at that time. Like me doing this podcast now, this is the time for me to do it. I could have been done it listening to other people, but it wasn't the time. And
Right.
and people don't realize too, every damn thing that you see, honey, and everything that looks like gold ain't gold. And you gotta also remember too, honey, everybody, honey, that's with you ain't for you. And then you
Right.
gotta also remember too, honey, that the powers that be, honey, just because they're the powers that be, and everybody got lots of money and all that, they don't mean they want your ass to have none.
How about it?
Not right now.
How
Not right
about
now.
it?
And
Right.
hun, and I had to experience that and stuff, and what brought me to this here is, I had to go through some stuff, honey. And and
Hmm.
still, you kind of get your little shit that you got to go through and stuff, but you just have to pray too.
Right.
You have
Right.
to pray, honey, and and God will definitely take care of it. I'm not trying to be a preacher and trying to get on that, but honey, I will say prayer does work.
Right.
It
Right.
does work. And I tell everybody, I say, honey, if I lose my job today, trust me, honey, I'm taken care of.
Yes.
Because I saw Rashawn and the people ahead of me, and I
Hmm.
saw they had all this money and stuff and all that, and what they did with it. They shitted it
Hmm.
up. Well, honey,
Hmm.
I said I didn't want to make that mistake.
Right. Right. Right.
I,
Yeah. My therapist always says, she's like, Rashawn, what is for you will not miss you. And
that's
that is
right.
how you gotta move. Like what is for me will never miss me. So of course I've been on several auditions, and I mean I'm averaging 2 or 3 auditions a week on self tape, but you land what you land,
Exactly.
and that is just it. Period.
Yep.
And you keep moving forward. You don't belabor it. Oh, I wish I really want to be a part of that project.
Mm-hmm.
Turn it in. What is for me will not miss me, and you move on to the next thing.
That's right. So tell me this, Rashawn. Have you ever did the casting couch?
The casting couch? No, no. What do you mean?
Well,
Oh,
the casting couch, girl. Honey, for favors, honey, I'll give you this job if you do
oh,
this.
oh, no, 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 no. Not me. Not me. I've worked hard for everything I've got.
Yeah, well, you're a pretty girl, honey. The what's his name? Weinsteins and all those people
Oh
would
yeah,
love a girl like
dude.
you, honey, to make you a
No.
big star, honey. If you just did a little
A little
something
something.
special.
Hell no, I ain't doing nothing like that. Plus, I'm a
Yes.
whole married woman and all of that
Yeah.
stuff. Plus, I have way too much integrity. And
Exactly.
again, it's not that important to me.
No, at all. So tell me,
Mhm.
so have you ever thought about doing radio again, or are you doing radio now? You want to get back in there?
I have a podcast that called the Cool
Yeah.
Soror Podcast where I interview women in Black Greek-led organizations, but I haven't been doing it a lot. I'm really more focused on the brand. We have a lot of merchandise and a lot of stuff rolling out. I got a couple of partnerships that I really, really love, and just making money off of that and really
Hmm.
being able to put the brand out there. But if radio presents itself, I love radio. Now, radio will always be my first love. It just gives
Yeah.
you such a beautiful foundation for everything that you want to do, from television, podcasting, hosting. It makes you quick on your feet. I love it. I love the art of radio. I mean, I listen to everybody in the morning. Now I punch, I
Yes.
punch, I punch, I punch. Just because I
Yeah.
enjoy different segments. I obviously tune in to listen to your segment.
Yes, you love the tea.
Yes, I do. It's there. All that.
Yeah. Yes.
And so, if it comes, it comes. If not, I'm not forcing anything, Gary. I
Yeah.
understand. When that movie came back out back in the day, Hustle and Flow, that has a new meaning for me. I hustle, but I also let things flow.
Yep.
If it's supposed to come to me, it will. And I just sit back and look at my
Yeah.
little beautiful flowers out here, work out, eat good, spend time with my family. And if it happens, it happens. If not, I'll continue to enjoy the people I love listening to, and punching
Yeah.
myself down the dial every day. So.
Yeah. Well, I would love to see you, honey, back on TV and on the radio. I mean, what you're doing, the movies and stuff now as well. Because, I mean, you have such a pretty face. You
Thank
have that
you.
look. And I could just picture you, because I told people it was with me, too. I could picture you going out on stage, honey, coming out, baby, behind the curtains, honey, to sit in host your talk show. And just sit there, girl, with a nice cup of whatever you're going to be drinking, honey. Cross your legs with some cute Louboutins or something of the stuff. And, baby, that's you. And there goes Rashan, honey.
Right.
You know,
I mean, I still feel it. I still feel it.
Yes.
Like when I see Tamron doing her thing.
Yes.
And I'm just like, and I look at Wendy every day, because I just
me
love
too.
Wendy.
Yes, honey, we love her.
And she looked good in that denim today. I really love that.
Yes,
outfit.
honey.
Right.
And Flavor Flav.
Yes, Flavor. Right. Flavor came out there lit today, didn't he?
Oh, he sure was, honey. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, right now, honey.
Right.
But
right.
you know what is funny about why we're talking about Wendy? I guess we can't go into this. Now, I love Wendy's show. And, because I watch her religiously.
Right.
I love her show. And, but it was funny, though. That damn man, girl, he just did a stunt.
Oh.
Girl, he just pulled a stunt on Miss Williams, honey. And he just
Right.
decided to girl, fade to black, honey. Now, you
Right.
went on this date with this girl and things, honey. And now you're telling the press girl that you don't want to be bothered. That was not cute, honey, at all.
No.
I'm like,
She's
girl.
having fun. I love that she's just having fun.
She's having fun, but I feel though, Rashan, she's having fun, but I often wonder, are you having fun trying to get back at your husband, or are you having fun because you're having fun? Because I mean, I don't think you have to tell us everything every time you go on a date, who you're with and stuff like that.
Right.
And so it's like to let your husband, or this is what I'm doing, or what have you. And she's seeming like she's liking more of the Caucasian man.
Yes,
this
she is.
season, honey. She seems like she's liking that more now. But
yeah, because when Gary On was there, honey, she shot her shots.
And that, the girl, let's be real. Now, I don't have a problem with her with Gary Owens, but Gary Owens is someone he could kind of be an asshole. He would take you, girl, and play you and talk all about you in his jokes, honey. He would talk about your lymphedema and all that stuff, girl, honey. And that, I just don't like that, though. Rashan, I don't know, honey. And his wife.
Yeah. But she shot her shot, and that whole situation with him and his wife. What you think about that?
Girl, his poor wife. I believe, first of all, I would have never thought a white man would do that to a black woman, because, I mean, it's a specialty, and that you're happy to have her, because we so used to Leroy doing it with Muffy, but nevertheless, honey, she said he ain't had nothing but a raggedy damn truck. And she helped him out and got his credit. But I need to know who's the new girl, honey. Is she black or white, honey? Because, honey, you didn't just left this girl, baby, Miss Keisha, or whatever her name is.
Kenya. Her name Kenya.
Kenya, something with a K.
What's the rumor that he left for another lady? What's the rumor?
Well, I'm sure that's what he did. He left her for another damn woman. He didn't just leave to be leaving her. He left her for another woman.
She divorced him, though.
She divorced him because his ass was cheating. Allegedly.
I know. I really wanted to see them work. I did a movie with Gary.
Yeah.
with Russ Parr directed it. We definitely called Definitely Divorcing. It was on TV once. I was his wife in
Gary's
that
wife?
Uh-huh.
Oh shit! Did he like you then?
No. You know how it is when you get on set with certain people who are on a level, and then back, So he kind of I don't know if he just they treat you like
you ain't shit.
Not really, but it really was. I mean, it was cool, but it was like, who was, it wasn't as, I would love for it to have been a little warmer, but it was cool.
Yeah, honey. And and sometimes they do that though, Rashan, to let you feel like, honey, look, I'm a star.
Right.
And your ass is this.
Right.
So, you know how the game is, honey. And that's why people did.
So that's why I was like, oh, that's what this is about. Got it.
Because he ain't, I mean, I don't think Kenya would lie about it and stuff, but he did say he paid the mortgage, but he didn't take care of the kids and do all that other stuff. So I just don't, honey. These men, honey, are something else, honey. I mean, especially when they get some coins. And speaking of men, girl, what you think about Kevin Hart? Now, Kevin Hart, honey, is angry because people are saying that he ain't funny. So, and honey, the new cancel culture.
Yeah, I don't like the cancel culture. But the thing about Kevin Hart is Kevin Hart when he came into the business, he tried with the black folks. They weren't feeling him, so he crossed over, and that's when I feel he blew up. Either you like him or you don't, but we don't need to cancel anybody. He's still continuing to grow his franchise and movie after movie and doing certain things. But he can take a break. I mean, he can do whatever he wants to do. He's a very, very wealthy man.
Yeah, but
he doesn't have to prove anything to anybody, to me.
Yeah, but honey, he don't have to prove nothing. But honey, my thing is, if you take a damn break, baby, what's her name is Enzo, she gonna take a break too. She gonna go ahead on and finally run with her money because she got 2 babies now. You remember what he did to her girl? He cheated on that girl in the midst of her pregnancy. That was a low down thing right there, though, honey. So,
that was a doozy right there.
And y'all girls don't forget, honey. Y'all sit and wait for a little minute, honey.
Never
and then you decide to kick in, honey. So,
yeah.
So Mr. Hart, honey, that cancel culture really wants you canceled. But and I don't too much care for myself, though, Rashan. But what you think about poor honey? Miss Chrissy Teigen.
What is going on with her?
She did shit to everybody, and now it's coming back to her. Baby, this girl, Miss Thornton, or whatever her name is, this girl said, girl, you bullied me when I was 16. Now everybody coming out saying that you bullied. Michael Costello said she bullied me too, the designer, and she didn't bully everybody. Now, she didn't apologize and all this stuff. So John Legend is trying to, clean it up, honey, and trying to say, well, honey, she apologized and all that. But my thing was, if she was black, well, would John Legend be all this crying for his wife and all that stuff? And not up onto that, though. I mean, girl, they treating her like she black. I know that, honey.
Yeah, well, she married a black man. She got black babies, so you black, you black,
No, Richard. No. She had black in her. But anyway, go ahead.
Oh Lord Jesus, have mercy. Chrissy she just need to be quiet.
Thank you.
Just chill, baby. Just chill. And every time I see somebody talking about her or a headline, I literally go past it. That's why I didn't even know what was going on. I just knew about
Yeah, because she always doing something.
Somebody.
Yeah, she always doing something crazy, eating Cheetos in the bed, or just living that life, letting people know how rich she is and stuff. But honey, they reminded her, girl, you might be rich, but we fit to show you, honey, how we really feel about you and stuff.
Yeah.
I said she ought to call Oprah, honey. John ought to call Oprah because they're good friends with Oprah. So maybe Oprah could help clean up her act, honey. And tell her.
She just need to be quiet. She just be quiet for a couple of years. Well, folks will forget, hopefully.
Yeah. And people really do, though. That's true, Rashan. Do you know, after a certain, if you fade to black for a little while, girl, people forget. For the most part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what she needs to do. Yeah.
So she needs to do that, child. John needs to write her a new song, honey, to the world, honey, and apologize for his wife and her craziness.
Yeah.
And maybe, it'll be all right, though.
I think she blamed a lot of it on, when she was drinking a lot, and supposedly she stopped drinking.
Yeah. She said she was depressed. I'm depressed, too, but damn it, I ain't doing all that.
Right.
So girl, that's not a good enough excuse, honey. And that's another thing too with her drinking. Now, if she would have been of African descent, would John have a lush for a wife going all around on social media, damn it, doing all kind of craziness?
Ain't no telling, man.
I know he just loves her, and we love her too, honey. And and speaking of love, I'm sick of Miss what's her name, girl, Miss Jenny Mai.
I was just reading the article. I literally, and I didn't even know you were gonna talk about this. And I love me some Jeezy. Like there's a girl inside of me that loves a good thug. Okay, so back in my day, I had my thug crush on Jeezy when he was a thug. With the white t-shirts, when he wore all the black. That's the Jeezy I love. But yeah, she's very much in love, and I literally said, "Hit me in about a month." I'm sorry, a year.
A year. Girl, because she's like, oh, we love each other. I do this, he do that. Da, da. Girl, listen, honey, this man is a rapper. Did you not get that?
Right.
He's a rapper. And you left your white husband, honey, divorced him, didn't want to have no babies with him and all that. But you didn't marry a rapper.
Yeah.
And honey, y'all in love. Okay, girl, Miss Jenny, they're going to be having your ass on the real talking about you in a minute, honey. You're going to be taking a break, baby. Because, girl, I'm like, girl... And he put it on her because she was with her first husband. Now she's with a rapper.
Yeah.
And there's a difference.
It is, but Jeezy has changed a lot. He's got a talk show on Fox Soul. He's got brands and doing a lot of great things. I think but you're saying at the core though, he's still a rapper. Is that what you're saying?
And he still hang out with the boys. He's not rushing home to go home to Miss Jenny. He ain't rushing home, girl. He hanging out with the boys. So, girl, this girl, she looked like she could talk a lot and get on your damn nerves for one thing, honey. But honey, she talk about her and Mama Mai. Well, her and Mama Mai are going to be having a lot to talk about, baby, in a couple of months, honey.
Don't do that. Yeah. I want to see them thrive. I would love to see them thrive and conceive. They're very much in love. They're smitten with one another.
But think about it, though. What hurts my spirit, though, Rashan. Poor Keisha Cole, all she wanted was Jeezy.
No, man.
That's all she wanted.
She don't know. I'm not sure what Keisha want. Now she had the little boy. I mean, she had a basketball player, but it's all good. I think that because we get to watch these celebrities and their relationships, it's the same as with somebody right next door or down the street. They have different relationships. Theirs is just put on the forefront because they're celebrities, and we talk about it on the radio.
But I love Keisha Cole. I mean, she deserved love. All she wanted was love, and all she did was try to reach out to Jeezy like a woman would do to a man, and he just did it like the way he did it, and honey, then it came Jenny Mai.
It's Jenny Mai. That's what it is.
Love.
You never know where you're gonna find that one, and he found that one with her. He married her. He married
her. Hell, these black girls can't even get an engagement good, and hell, Miss Jenny got a husband.
A whole
husband, honey. So I'm like, all right then, girl. So maybe these girls need to write a book. And when them Kardashians writing their books on how to get a black man, these girls need to pick up a book and read it. They need to read this book because these girls, only the girls that don't look black could get them a man and marry them.
My God.
Because black men ain't marrying black women this year hardly no more. I mean, if you do, you better write it down. But these girls, honey, getting men. These non-black girls are getting men.
Hey, they like some of these they like the exotic looks, but they like what they like.
Yeah,
but there are still some black men out here who want and love their queens.
Well, girl, I wish I could write it down. Girl, it just ain't happening no time soon. I got my poor friends, and I'm like, how long y'all was engaged? 10 years. Well, hell, 10 years, girl. That's a marriage and a death. No.
Oh my. You said
girl, you could have had both of those, honey,
right.
in 10 years. But it is what it is, though. And we just gonna be happy for all parties, and hopefully everybody. Love will keep us together, in the words of Captain Tennille.
How about it?
It'll keep us together, y'all. Honey.
Yes.
I was driving down Old National Highway the other day, and I passed by this huge mansion, big old mansion, honey. You know who lives there, honey? Mr. Ross.
Yes.
And girl, and then it was funny how the story came out. He said, girl, he cut his own yard.
I saw that.
You know damn well Rick Ross ain't cutting his own yard. Did you see that yard?
It is a huge yard. He says he saves $1 million a year. But a lot of people like to do certain things just therapeutically. They be like, you know what? Let me go out here. I like to plant my plants. I like to, I'm into I'm gonna have a green thumb and all that. And maybe that's exercise for him. I was thinking that.
Rashan, stop it. That's exercise for him. His damn yard is almost the size of Atlanta. How in the hell he gonna get out there and cut that yard? Girl, now I'm gonna say he might cut a part of it. He might cut a parcel of it.
Yeah.
He is not cutting that whole yard. Rick Ross needs to stop that. Now I'm like, and then he said he fly coach. Okay, well you might fly coach. I might give you that because you might need to be out there with the people because the last time he had flown, something had happened. But he may he may have to he may fly coach. But girl, you ain't cutting that yard. You are not cutting that whole yard. I am not. That's a lot of yard. I am not convinced. Lord, I'm like, these damn people are lying and the truth ain't in them, honey. Unless he cutting it at night, it will take a couple of days for Rick on a riding mower to cut that yard.
Yeah, you probably right. But why would he lie about that?
Because they ain't got nothing else to say. When people don't have nothing else to say, and he said, "I'm coming," because baby, he know us like me and you. We know that yard, so stop it. But I mean, the public don't know how big his yard is. They say, "Oh, that's so nice. We cut his own yard and fly coach." That is so nice.
He's maybe trying to make it seem like he's of the people and with the people.
Yeah, okay, and you are of the people and with the people, but girl, you ain't cutting that yard. So I'm sorry, honey. Because I don't even cut my own yard. So I ain't going to even sit here. And I know damn well Rick Ross money, my money is don't even register on Rick Ross's money. Okay, well, that's good, Rick. Well, we appreciate it.
Right.
We love you, Rick, and thank you for helping the community by cutting your own yard. And I'm sure he bagged the grass and sent it to where he needs to send it to.
Hilarious.
Yes. All right. But then my final story, though, y'all, I mean, okay. Now, Rashan, and this is a very touching story. It's near and dear to my heart. I cried almost when I got the story. But Paris Jackson Michael's beautiful daughter, did you hear what she said?
What did she say?
Oh, my God, Rashan, she said the paparazzi gave her PTSD.
That could be true.
Rashan, before Michael Jackson bought Paris, where in the hell, honey, she wouldn't even see
my God.
PTSD. Come on, girl.
Yeah, he did buy her.
No.
He did. Yeah, because there's no way to have any type of Michael Jackson DNA in it.
Thank you, honey. Girl, you better be happy you're getting PTSD hell. Girl, look, you're rich now. I mean, honey, your daddy left you millions, honey. Your grandmother made sure she raised you a little bit more, and now you got all the money. Now the paparazzi gave you PTSD, girl? Oh, okay.
When did she, how?
I mean, girl, she said good when she stepped out of camera snapping. I don't know, honey. She don't want to see camera snap, and it gave her PTSD, girl.
Okay. Well, we're going to pray for her, as you would say.
Yeah, I wonder what Janet would say about that. Or maybe LaToya, she would love PTSD right now, girl, because we haven't seen her in a while. So the paparazzi could come on out, girl. Where they at? Oh, here, there you go. Give her PTSD. So, I don't know. And I'm not making fun of people with PTSD. Let me make very clear about that, honey. You cancel culture. No, I'm not. I'm just saying. So, honey, be very clear, damn it. Oh, he said PTSD.
Yeah, man. How do you feel about like having to feel like you got to be careful all the time? Especially, in what you do, you gotta be edgy. What do you do?
But you know what? Though, believe it or not, though, Rashan, it's not so much that I be edgy. Because first of all, I don't subscribe to celebrity, number one. I don't subscribe to it. I do not subscribe to celebrity. I am a damn worker, just like you are a worker, and he is a worker. If my friend lose his job at McDonald's, Rashan, and I lose my job on radio and TV, guess what? We both unemployed.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't subscribe. Yes. So I don't subscribe to that. So my thing is, honey, I just go to work and do my damn job. I don't all that scared of people and stand in the house, girl. I don't have time for that. I go where I want to go and do what I want to do, girl, and that's that.
Yeah.
You know, it's just what it is, honey. Back in the day, though, girl, you used to could play it off if somebody, was hollering at you or talking to you. You could play like you was on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Because nowadays, bitch, they don't give a damn if you're on the phone or not. They still talking to you while you're on the phone. So, so you just keep it moving, honey. But I just live my little life, honey.
Yeah, that's all you can do. That's all you can do.
I mean, do you? I mean, what about yourself? Do you?
Live just like you. Live my life. Yeah, back in the day, I used to be like really careful and all of that stuff. And, I'm still pretty straightforward. I was always like the straight person. I ain't really say too much to ruffle anybody's feathers. But now that I'm so set in who I am, you know what I mean? Especially once I reach 40, and now I'm 40 plus. I'm on the other side of 45 come next week. I don't give a damn.
Yep.
I just
Exactly.
don't give a damn.
Don't, honey. And I'm just the same way. So I'm like, child, my friends will come to town to me. Girl, you don't be scared of people? No, I don't be scared of them because shit, I'm just here just like they here.
Yeah.
Now, since this new thing going to the mall, they doing this shooting at the mall. I try
I'm
to
not
go
going there.
I try to go when your cousins sleep. Cause we wake up at around 2 or 3. So
Yeah.
I try to go early in the morning and stuff.
Yeah, 10 o'clock every year. They sleep.
Yeah, so honey, so I just go there. But as for that, that don't get to me though, child. I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, honey. So Rashan, now, are you a Cancer also?
I am. I'm a Cancer.
Me too. I am. Mine's June the 29th. You June the 5th, 19th?
June the 24th. June the 24th. Yeah.
Also, you 5 days before me.
Yes.
Yeah. And my good friend, honey, Portia, hers is, I think, June the 23rd.
Okay.
And Fantasia's June the 30th.
Yes, I love
So we're all Cancer.
Cancers.
Yes, honey.
Yes,
So,
we're loving, loyal people.
and very damn loyal, honey.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
Very
That's
clear.
my damn problem, honey. I was too damn loyal.
Loyal
But
to the fault. Loyal
that's
to
right,
the
honey.
fault.
Yes, so, well, honey, if I don't talk to you before your birthday, honey, happy day of birth, honey.
Same to you, sir.
Yeah. Are you having a party? Are you going to do a party or anything? Or you do like me?
No, what do you do?
Let me tell you something, Sean. This is the honest truth. I have never had a party in my life.
What?
I've never had a party. No, Dish Nation would give me a party and do a little something, and the radio station would give me but I've never had a party because I've always said, Rashawn, if I can't have the party I don't want no damn party. I want a party with a nice venue, everybody dressed nice, looking cute and stuff, honey, and just food and liquor just flowing free because I don't want to pay for it. So, but and that's what I want, and I haven't had that yet.
Well, what are you waiting on? You waiting for somebody to do it for you, or you gonna do it yourself? Oh, got
Wait for somebody to do it for me because I don't know how to do all that stuff,
Yes, I get it. I'm laying low this year just because my competition is on July the 10th, and I'm doing bikini fitness competition, and so I can't eat what I want, I can't drink what I want, so I'm literally probably gonna be on my back patio and just chilling with the family.
Yeah, because a birthday, I mean, I always buy myself something. I always, treat myself something to, a nice piece of jewelry or something like that. So I always do that. But, as for a party, no. So I don't have it. But one of these old days, God spare, honey, hopefully let me see another one after this one.
Yeah.
Then I'll probably, break down and do something. But as for now, happy birthday to me, honey.
Happy birthday to you, Gary, and happy birthday to me.
It's my party, and I'll cry if I want to.
Absolutely. Cry if I want to. I love it. I love it.
Well, Rashawn, honey, I want to thank you so much for stopping by. Before we get on, tell everybody now, what's your podcast and all the stuff that you're doing, honey?
Yes. The Cool Soror podcast, SOROR. It's on all streaming platforms, Apple iTunes. And you can follow me at Rashan Ali. It's very, very simple. I'm at Rashan Ali everywhere.
Thank you so much, Rashawn. Stop by. You have a great day and a better tomorrow.
Thank you.
Feliz Navidad, and I love you. And honey, I will be seeing you soon, honey, okay?
Thank you, Gary. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you.
All righty.
Bye-bye.
Bye.